up, you radical guys and girls up there? It's me, RadicalOne95, here with the newest installation of my Halo 5 map showcase series, MapQuest, the show where I, RadicalOne95, give you, the viewers, a tour of maps fresh out of the works. Today we'll be looking at a big team battle map by the name of Jinx's Sphinx. Starring, quite obviously, my OC Jinx. Well, not exactly starring her, more or less the place that she actually comes from. Hence the fact that this map is named after her. The sands of the planet Subterrae's Ethereal Desert have shifted to reveal the formidable monuments that have lied beneath them long ago. Now, the final resting place of the Jade Empress that stands before us. This is now our battleground here in the present, which we will be loading up now. And yeah, as before anyone goes off in my comments, I am fully aware of how much of a bootleg Shantae Jinx looks like over here. He announced over my DA that I'm going to have a poll over there. Or actually, he dropped a bunch of redesign ideas. Let's see. He will works best and get a poll amongst my subscribers over on DA. Hey, so I know from there which design to use from now on. Same thing with Luna. She's getting the same treatment as her friend. Okay, he ranting on about shit that I have planned over on my account. I recently revived over on that shithole site that still gives me fucking PTSD over the incident that I still don't want to talk about to this day. Let's actually get to what you're here for. The showcase of the final resting place of the Jade Empress, which now marks current residence of the Lady of the Lamp, that is Jinx, who is basically a bootleg Shantae meets Dream Genie from Block and Load with at the color palette of Paseo from Esty Hunter. What has my life come to? Where did I go wrong in life to get this far? Wait, what the fuck am I talking about? Shit, I don't even know. Moving on. Underneath this shit, I didn't even come up with a proper name for this structure. But let me get out of the way what needs to be get out of the way. This map follows a symmetrical layout, so naturally, whatever appears on one side, you can expect to appear over on the other. Unless it's stuff that appears in the middle, which is a general rule for maps that follow symmetrical format. Now let us continue. Underneath this structure that we spawn in, as soon as we boot up the map, up in the intro cutscene plays, we find ourselves a spawn for our 2 frags and a BR, as tradition and with my maps. But the structure that stands before us is one of the temples that... Wait, shit, I didn't come up with a name for this structure either. I just drew crap around how it work. basing basing a good bit of it off of the Jinx Sphinx map. Happen block and load. And that is spelled G-A-I-N-X-E-D, not J-A-I-N-X semicolon-S. Totally different. But anywho, at the top of the staircases that lead into this structure, we find ourselves to spawn for an SMG. As we eventually go into the flag spawns to stronghold spawn and base for assault. Now you don't exactly have to charge forward in through this particular structure the moment you get off of spawn. You have a good few options as to where you can go the moment the game goes off. You can, as mentioned bore, clamber up and enter through this structure as you snag the SMG and spare 2 frags as you charge out into the main bridge in front of the towering crypt of Queen Ifriti, the aforementioned Jade Empress. But there's also a couple other options to choose from. You can instead keep to the left or right, depending on what team you're on when you spawn, and head into this building here, with a sunroof over a spawn for a sniper rifle. And on your way out, through to the main bridge, you can snag 2 more plasma nades and a plasma pistol, all leading up to the plasma caster in the middle of the map, up in front of the statue of the towering crypt of Queen Ifriti. Who, by the way, is actually another new OC that's more or less introduced in this map. Listen, I know I said over on DA that I was going to be announcing 2 new OCs. Okay, I may have lied. Alright, I actually somehow managed to squeeze a 3rd one out with the creation of this map. I'm probably going to have to do an entirely new map after this one, unrelated to specifically her, to Queen Ifriti. Yeah, I mean, I already know what number 2 is going to be looking like, but now we got number 3 revealed, well, officially, which I have yet to officially announce on my DA and Twitter. Anywho, moving on, and again, and continuing with the options we could do as soon as we leave spawn, we could take a harder left and move down a level to this tower, or keep straight and right down past these two palm trees and a pit of sand, to which we reach the lowest point of the map and have 2 adjacent needler spawns underneath the bridge. And off to the side, a spawn for a grenade launcher are also present on the other side. Again, as I mentioned, what appears on the one side, you can expect to show up over on the other. Unless it's crap in the middle. But if we may look to our left, or right, depending on which side you're on, we find ourselves a little platform in front of the crypt of Queen Ifriti. It just takes a quick sprint and then jump and boost over, and you got yourself an overshield. Now it's all a matter of actually waiting and for the thruster pack to recharge so you can sprint you on your way back or over to the other side. That's pretty much the only way to get over there, or other than dropping down from the top of the bridge. The bridge where the plasma caster comes from. Which I shut off already. So why am I still here? When there's more crap on this map that I could be showing off. Well, let's rectify that, a little issue. As we continue to back up the staircase that we came down and find ourselves a tucked away little suppressor. Or that we must not have noticed on our first round trip down here. Just in case this could be said with hit the storm rifle. Now there's a couple extra goodies that, and if you would continue another level down, specifically an energy sword in a smaller version of the structure that we spawn in, as well as at the end of this walkway, a shotgun, as you would normally see in matchmaking. Only loaded with the 5 shells that come with it at spawn. No extras. If you want extras, you're gonna have to go march your ass all the way over to the other side of the map and go get its appropriate shotgun. Right, what am I doing over here? Oh, wait. And there's more to discuss over back on the level we just were, or at the tower. You know, we also get, as soon as we come back up from the miniature structure with the energy sword and the shotgun spawn, we also have ourselves a light rifle spawn. Perfect little thing to take up with us into the tower. With 2 big windows that you can use as cover. Whether it be to gun down people up on the center bridge, if you get a clear shot of over on the crypt, or if they're just trying to come in through your side and shut him down before you can do a detriment to team. If at all. Onward and upwards to the spawn of a scatter shot, which has the same thing going for it as its shotgun and cousins. Only loads with the 5 shells that come with it off spawn. If you want another, you gotta go all the way over to the other side of the map and get it. Which actually isn't that hard. Cause what do we have here? A conveniently placed man cannon and placed for our convenience conveniently? Of course! Of course it's a conveniently placed man cannon conveniently placed here for our convenience conveniently. Now, it's all a matter of going around and down the staircase of the opposing tower, swerving in and grabbing its appropriate scatter shot. Granted, it hasn't already been snagged by another player, or that caught it before you did. And is potentially taking in the conveniently placed these man cannons conveniently placed for their convenience conveniently and potentially snag the one on your side as well. There's lots of ways to go about this map. And I'm not even heading to... And I haven't even gotten to the nitty-gritty of it. Yet. Now, about the Sphinx structure, or that it's made its appearance, it's quite a lot, actually. Hell, it's the main fucking centerpiece of the map, and what lends it to its fucking name. How could it not? There's actually quite a couple ways to interact with it. Wait, did I cover everything on wrong level? Oh, with everything else. Oh, I don't think I went over these two platforms you could drop down onto yet. Yeah, and I just there's actually a little platform from over to your left or right that you could drop down onto it and snag a brute plasma rifle before eventually dropping back down onto ground level. Well, just above the water. Okay, now I'm certain I covered everything. Now this is a good part. The part of the map that actually, wait, shit. I forgot I was gonna say. I knew I should have had a script ready to read off of when I went to actually record this thing. Oh well, guess we're doing a fucking improv. Now, you guys remember how I said you could actually interact with the giant and Sphinx of Queen Ifriti? Well, I wasn't lying. Check it. You can actually drop down from the main bridge, and if you manage to land the jump, boom! You are here at the crypt, where we are greeted by two more splinter nades, and coming back for the first time in a while. Oh, the sentinel beams. Yeah, I wasn't afraid to go all out with this one in particular. So as we take the teleporter into the front door of the crypt, we are instantly transported into the balcony. Yeah, I actually have yet to make a pull inside of the crypt that's like its own map. And I kind of want to now. Anywho, at the end of the balcony, in this section that's walled off, we come across a binary rifle. That's right, a binary rifle. Making its debut on maps for the first time as an actual weapon you could get off a weapon pad. A fucking binary rifle. In case you weren't able to get at the sniper rifle on either side in the buildings with the sunroofs. But hey, it's alright. There's barely any instances where you have to actually worry about going into a fight without any proper armaments. There's quite a good surplus of guns to get here. Especially this rocket launcher that we found on this island, and that's just behind a towering Sphinx of Queen Ifriti that Jinx now takes residence up in. Yeah, let's take this man cannon back up there. Or actually get back outside and back onto dry land. Now wait. Didn't I see a gravity hammer back there? Yes. There actually was a gravity hammer And we're back over on the balcony, even before you drop off onto the island where the rocket launcher spawns. Your eyes did not deceive you. Now it's actually just I'm thrusting off the Sphinx from the paw onto the awning. And wait. I just remembered about the trial. And shit, we're gonna have to actually go up and back around. You see, what I mean by the trial, dear viewers, is that there's actually a god hammer on this map. The TARDIS gavel. But there's a very difficult trial that must be overcome before any mortal can wield its incredible power. And just what is this trial, you may ask? A technique, a simple parkour challenge, and revolving around a technique I had discovered while fucking around in Forge one day. I forget which day it was. As I call hammer jumping. Hammer jumping, dear viewers, it is using the momentum that you get from swinging a gravity hammer, or as soon as you jump, to clear or otherwise unclearable gaps. Distances that at a normal jump would not allow you to clear otherwise. Let's take this area back here, for example. With a normal jump, I have a bit of a hard time I'm actually getting up here. Now let's see with a hammer jump. Boom! I'm able to get up no problem. Combine this with the ability to jump thrust. And I think I pretty much just found the most broken weapon in the game in terms of mobility. And I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to actually discover this. And make a little trial to get a TARDIS gavel surrounding this. Hell, I think honestly, someone else has probably found this out before I did, and made use of it in a similar fashion. You know, what the fuck do I know? But yeah, now with the explanation of hammer jumping out of the way, let us get on with the trial and claim the TARDIS gavel at the summit that awaits us. Now, I submitted a clip of me completing this trial already to the r/Halo subreddit. But in case you don't follow me on Reddit, and for whatever reason, here's how it's done. It's a simple sprint, jump, and thrust. But you have to be aiming down as soon as you go for the jump and thrust. Should look like this if you did it right. Wait. Shit. No, that's not how it was. Would look like... Hey, shit, why didn't I swing? Oh wait, I remember that. It was sprint, jump, swing, and thrust, and... shit, now even I'm having a hard time doing it. And I'm supposed to the creator of this trial. There we go, we got it now. I probably wasn't holding A for the duration of the jump. This is a good map to practice your hammer jumping. And we got a nice little Hydra launcher as a reward for making it this far. Now lies the challenge of getting up onto the shoulder of the Sphinx. We, of course, first have to do this with the hammer jump. Now the final task. As we gotta do one more hammer jump onto the ah, shit. Come on, you fucking rehearsed it. There we go, we did it. Onto the breast of the Sphinx. Climb up, and thus we have completed the trial and received our TARDIS gavel. Now we now have a little something to let everyone else in the lobby know that I have completed the trial of Queen Ifriti and have received her blessing. And that I should be feared. Because you're about to fucking die. Because I have a fucking broken has gravity hammer. Which, actually, allows for even more her opportunities for her hammer jumps. As long as you're actually willing to fucking energy to actually perform the hammer jump. Hammer jumping ain't free. It's a delicate art that requires a little practice and like 5% of your hammer's overall battery. But now, with this power, you can reach areas that were otherwise impossible to reach. Even with the Sphinx and her hammer jump. And I guess with that being said, I guess that about does it for my showcase of my latest BTB map and an origin of my bootleg Shantae OC, Jinx. Jinx by the name of Jinx's Sphinx. Even though it's technically Queen Ifriti is Sphinx. No, I just hit it for the rhyme, okay? Anywho, if you want to download this map for any reason whatsoever, then instructions to do so will be conveniently listed in the description below for your convenience. Conveniently! I really gotta stop doing that. Anywho, as usual, if you haven't liked this video, then prove it! Drop a like! If this happens to be the first video on my channel you're seeing, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you always be alerted when new videos, like this one, get released. Provided your channel notifications are on. So click that bell that appears after you hit that subscribe button, and then, boom! Now you get channel notifications. Not only will it help me as a YouTuber, but you'll be happy it did. Also, if you know someone else that might like this video as much as you did, then hell, why not share them to the community play share button down below? Which, last I checked, does exist for a reason. Oh, and before I forget, hey, why not drop the one responsible for the render of Jinx here on the thumbnail a follow on Twitter? I mean, seriously. The fact alone that he remade my profile pic to be as smexy as it is now, so that alone he didn't need to do. But the fact that he did, as well as draw up some renders of my main four OCs, I feel like a proper shout out on his Twitter page is the least I could do in return for everything he's done for me. Even though he technically didn't have to. But I'm glad he did. And he deserves a shout out. Fight me, bitch. Anywho, until next time, this is RadicalOne95 signing off. Peace and out.